So they fired Terrence Howard off of Iron Man for one reason and one reason only.
Which was?
Because they couldn't have him being Iron Mayne.
Iron Mayne.
I can't be Iron Mayne's sidekick.
Come on,
Doug.
You're stupid.
You know what I mean?
bro.
Shout out to Terrence.
Them people Iron Mayne.
Nah, shout out to Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. He out here still talking his shit.
I feel like you were clowning him.
No, I wasn't.
No?
Run it back.
I'm going to have to check the tape on
Check the tape. Run it back. We weren't clowning. We were talking about 1 + 1 isn't 1 and 2 + 2 isn't 2. We got into that conversation.
I remember.
Yeah.
And I remember I was standing 10 toes with my man.
Shout out to Terrence, man.
I'm with him.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Mine.
You on the side of Terrence Howard, Jason?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I hear these beats in my head, man.
That's a good one. I could tell you
That's
was
a pretty
listening to
good,
her.
yeah.
It was pretty good.
That's one of his favorite. That's one of the few DVDs he bought.
He got. Damn, you still rocking the
rest of
fucking,
the hood flicks he just watches on free
the Hustle and
TV.
Flow. You bought that shit at Hastings, didn't you?
Came with the soundtrack behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Nah,
Are
I'm
the
just kidding,
behind-
not really.
Oh, damn, bro. I was about to go on the whole thing. How were the behind the scenes with Jace fucking around, dude?
Yeah.
They just talked about Memphis Blues. I watched them. Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, of course.
Was 3 6 Mafia in it?
Yeah, they talked about him.
Damn, man.
I don't remember if they. I want to say they interviewed one or
Memphis
two
Blues?
of them.
Is it what is it like a documentary or what?
No, the actual behind the scenes parts of Hustle and Flow.
Oh.
If you own the no, I actually did have the DVD.
I went back and watched it the other day. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was weird. Like, for some reason, I wanted to watch that. And then after that, I wanted to watch Get Rich or Die Trying.
Really?
I was talking about it. Yeah. They're not even the same
I
conversation.
didn't bother.
With Get Rich?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're not missing much.
Man, you
They
know what
fucked up 50 Story.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I don't like it.
You know what I went back and watched recently? The Harder They Come. You
Is that
ever
a porno?
seen that? No. Classic Jamaican film. I want to say it's Jamaican, but it's all reggae music, and Jimmy Cliff stars in it.
Is it right near the beach?
Oh, man.
Boy!
Bro, don't turn on the subtitles, bro. They can't keep up.
For real?
Oh my God, bro! Like it's
What's it
like
about?
watching a foreign film. It's about a guy who comes from the country into the city and is trying to make his way, and he's got a dream of being a singer and recording. And of course, the only guy who owns a studio in town is a jerk, and then he tries to jerk him for his record because he goes in there. And
story
gets
is
his
old as
soul.
time.
Yeah, he falls in love with this. He's working for this preacher who helps put people like him. He's a criminal back to work, and he falls in love with this girl who the preacher is a guardian over. That everyone thinks the preacher's got his eye on her when she becomes of age. She falls in love with Jimmy Cliff's character, and then the dude kicks him out, and he puts his goon on him to fuck with him, and then Jimmy Cliff's character like slices him up and gets pissed off, so they lash him. Because they have
Damn.
corporal punishment at this time. So they give him like 8 lashings. And then when he comes back from that lashing, he hits the studio and he comes out with this banger record.
Oh, he's got all
singing
the...
And then immediately the dude's just like, it's all right. I'll give you $20 for it.
Damn.
Hurry
no
up,
way.
sign this record.
Did he sign?
Nah,
He was smart.
But then he pressed him, and then he had other financial issues, and it's a longer story.
That's a story
but,
as
yeah.
old as time.
I know.
Hey, you know what? One of those really
good
tripped me out?
soundtrack, too.
I didn't realize, like, damn, bro, they did Frankie Lyman dirty, dude. I mean, I know he was on some diabolical. He was doing dirty deeds.
Was he? I don't know. I don't
You
know
didn't
all
watch
the
the movie with Vivica Fox and Buddy from What You Say About My Mama?
Oh,
Oh, dog.
Lorenz Tate?
Yeah.
I did watch it, but I don't remember it.
Remember, he's all fucking
I remember
corral. He holds her dog out the window and it bites him and he drops
Oh yeah,
that
he was like,
motherfucker.
Oh,
wasn't he
shit.
like a domestic abuser type guy?
Yeah, he was on
Like,
Shiva. He was doing
whooping
all
his
the
ladies.
dirty deeds.
But he wasn't
Damn.
beating on dudes, was he?
No. I mean, I'm sure he probably got in some fights, but...
Yeah, but nah, he ain't.
Nah, but what I mean is the way the record label fucked him out of everything.
What did they do?
Shit, they owned everything. He was fucking broke as a joke by the time he went. When he passed away, like, they weren't even booking him on, like, legacy tours. Like,
Damn.
they took everything, bro. And he, you know what I'm saying? He had that fucking sound, bro, that they couldn't get from nobody else. It's the record execs were like, let's find him young.
Yeah.
Let's find him thirsty.
Oh, that's right, because he was like super high pitched falsetto guy.
Remember? And they
Yeah.
signed him to they had him kick his homies out of
What
group
was the
first.
song?
Damn.
Yeah, Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
There it is. Okay.
Why
Yeah.
do fools fall
I
in
remember
love?
that now.
And he was out here doing dirty deeds. Don't get me wrong. He was out here cooled out of his fucking mind, dropping dogs out the window and having fucking 155 baby mamas that they didn't know of each other until they sued each other in jail.
Until the funeral?
Not even. Well, yeah, I guess so. But one of them was like, they're saying, I never got a divorce. So they were trying to figure out how to break down his estate in the movie. You ever seen it, Jay? Damn, bro, you need to watch new movies, Jay. I'm going to start sending you a list of like homework movies. Okay?
I was never good at homework, but
But this is educational for like the grand scheme of things. It's not like 1 + 1. It's not like some stupid algebra shit, right?
Yeah.
It's not like life skills you're gonna really need. Like taxes, who gives a fuck about all that? We're gonna put you on game, dude, right? You're gonna learn about Frankie Lyman, Jason.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
And Leonard too, he's over here. I didn't see it, and then all of a sudden he's
I
talking about the movies.
No, listen. You said, as soon as you said there was a movie, and I was like, that's right. And then the first thing that popped in my head was, what's love got to do with it? And I said, I know that's not the right thing, but it's
Yeah, bro.
why do fools fall in love?
Hey, what's love got to do with it, man? That's
Yeah, it's terrible what they did to Ike,
holy
boy.
shit. Oh yeah, fucking terrible, dude.
Denigrated Ike Turner, man.
Listen, that motherfucker was on some psycho shit.
That story was what the story was, but we don't know the true. Come on, man.
I mean, I wasn't there, okay? I
Come on,
wasn't
man.
there. These are accusations.
Come on, man.
But man, Tina Turner, dog, come on.
What?
Tina Turner has some
Tina's-
classics.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, again,
Many Ike wrote.
that's true. Did she have classics after?
She did.
Okay.
She got with them folks.
She got with them folks.
They put an orchestra behind her. Said, come play with the symphony.
You know what? Okay. I'm glad we started here. I like when we start on music, dog.
Yeah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like, we'll just breeze past the Ike and Tina Turner one because that could get a little dark.
yeah.
We've had dark moments on the podcast the past couple of weeks. I'm trying to get out of this slump of fucking all the crazy disclosures and the world's on fire, dude.
We need more disclosures.
We do, but man, let's have a break
not
for
over.
this Sunday, okay?
No.
You know what?
Nope.
I showed the kids Ray for the first time.
Ray.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, dude, Rachel. Okay, you know what it made me think? So you remember when DJ Animal asked me if I could take one artist, like if I was on a deserted island, okay, and I could only listen to one artist for the rest of my life. Like my soul said Otis Redding, okay, but that was wrong because there's not enough music, right?
Yeah.
He didn't have enough. He really didn't. He had some bangers, but not enough. After watching Ray Charles, I changed my decision.
To who,
I
Jimi
changed
Hendrix?
it. No. And you think I'm going to say Ray Charles, right?
No.
I could say Ray because he
You
got a
gonna
lot of
say Jamie
bangers.
Foxx?
No.
Watch.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah.
the right answer.
It-
Well,
no, it-
one of the right answers.
It is the right answer. If I was on a deserted island and I could only listen to one artist for the rest of my life, yeah, it's
Really?
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
It's not Bruno Mars?
No,
You
no,
was on the boat with him.
Hey, we were talking Bruno Weekend. Do not put the Weekend in the Michael Jackson
They're both
conversation.
they're both in the shadow.
And they'll
Big,
never
glittery shadow.
They'll never leave it.
Yeah.
Right? They'll never leave it. They can still grow fruits from that shadow.
For sure.
But they're not going to be as tasty.
Yeah.
Pause.
yeah.
That was a little wild.
Yeah.
But I hit the pause
that's
first.
your artist?
Michael Jackson, dog.
Okay. All right. That's a good one.
Yeah, I was watching Ray Charles and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, my favorite scene in that movie, hands down, outside of him knowing if the bitch was ugly or not by her
Checking
wrist.
the wrist?
Yo, like, come here, baby girl.
Game.
Hey, this bitch fat. See you later. right?
I ain't gotta know more.
He's like, you can't be a part
She's
of my
gonna
band.
be trouble.
Yeah.
Either
You
way.
kicked out the band, bitch. Right? You kicked out. Shout out to Ray Charles. But no, my favorite part is when he fucking freestyles that record when they're at the club and he's like, where can I get this record? He's like, I don't know. It don't exist yet.
Yeah.
I'll tell Ray he should record it.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'll tell Ray he should record it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably intro because I want to keep
hurry
going.
up. We'll
let's do
go.
it.
Hurry. He's all, well, hurry up, dog. Calm down, bro. Jay.
Take it easy.
up?
You want to do the intro?
Take it easy.
Me? No.
Bro, come on, dog. I threw you the
Just say
lob.
it.
Just he's
You're
like,
now
just say
tuned
it. Yeah, You're now tuned in.
Yeah. There you go. Say it. NPR voice.
You're now tuned in to connect the respect with Jason,
Yeah.
Travis
On KNME.
on KNME.com. You are now tuned in to Respect the Connect. I'm your humble, gracious, and highly favored host, Johnny motherfucking James. And I'm back again with a few of my nearest and dearests. Jay, I'm wearing the Rasa T-shirt. Travis is in the building. What's cracking, dog?
Posted, brother.
Posted.
We're running a little behind today, but
That's because you had to do yoga. Fucking downward facing dog and shit. Land words.
Yes.
What's popping, land words?
It's popping like over Redenbach.
It's popping like Orville Redenbachen. Fucking Vern's here. Dom's on the other side. We in focus, fellas.
Dom's on the couch.
You're fucking looking at your phone, Vern. You don't fucking know what I'm saying.
Dom look like
Dom,
me
wake
on the
up.
couch over
Hey,
at Marble,
Dom
bro. You
slumped.
see him
He's
laying-
melting,
yeah.
bro. I hope we're in
Listen.
focus, guys. Hey, if we're not in focus, it's these two fuckers'
Dom's
fault,
on.
right?
Yeah, we're good.
Episode 142. Make some
Yes.
motherfucking noise. Jason Rasa's shirt, Travis.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a banger, dog.
That was
See, you
good.
should do the intro more often, Jay. God. You inspired me
Good.
to go off the rails. Chaotic.
Okay. Yeah.
Ray Charles, Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
Okay. That leads us to the Oscars. Okay. Did you watch the Oscars?
Hell no.
No? Did you watch the Oscars?
Hell no.
Well, I'll just go fuck myself then, right?
You
Right?
watched it or you
No,
watched the clips?
I went through
Thank you. Just
moments.
like everybody else.
Okay?
Just like everybody else.
That
Nobody
counts.
watches the broadcast anymore.
I watched the live of Michael B. Jordan getting his flowers, though.
Did
I
you?
did see that live. I didn't see the performance. Yo, did you watch it back?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, dude. Sinners just out this world.
Yeah.
Out this world, dude. That movie has probably entered my top 10 list.
Really?
I could watch it. It's one of those ones you could just put on and watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Did you see that Kim made like post or commented about him?
Who's
who Kim?
Kim
Like,
Kardashian?
Oh, I thought you meant like
And she
Eminem's
she was like,
ex-wife.
"Congratulations, blah, 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 is he single?" And then he replied and he was like, "You always interject yourself when somebody's doing good just to piggyback off."
When the black man,
you
when
are
the
not
black
gonna-
man
Did
is
he really
doing
say
good,
that?
He said it, bro.
When the
It-
black man
he
is
cooked
doing
Kim.
well, she in the.
yeah,
He
that's
cooked Kim K like that.
He should.
Hey,
He should.
every single
her
time.
time is done, bro.
You know it was
It's
crazy?
done.
For me, every time Michael B. Jordan, I think of one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
Where's Wallace, String?
Oh, yeah.
Where's Wallace, String? What happened to Wallace?
That's my niggas, man. I know. We supposed
Yo.
to be friends, bro.
Yo, we should have known. We should have known, dog.
You pissing on yourself?
Stand
up and be a man.
Be a man. You a
Be
man,
a man.
right?
But-
Where's Wallace, String? Where's Wallace?
Where's Wallace, String?
Where's Wallace, String?
Where the boy at, String?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
saying, dude.
You need to shut your fucking mouth.
You need to shut your fucking mouth. Or I'm going to have someone hang you on a doorknob.
Yeah.
He should have seen it coming.
Yeah. Well,
The way- the way Stringer got it, though,
he
at the
felt-
very end
Yeah.
was so poetic. It was the shit, dude.
Yeah.
And when he shows him the paperwork, that Stringer was the one that was trying to get Avon locked up.
Okay. So look, you see how far we can go on the wire.
Yeah.
When Michael B. Jordan's character got cleaned up in the first season, spoiler alert if you
Yep.
haven't watched The Wire.
Sorry, Dom. Good.
He hasn't watched The Wire yet?
Not yet. We're
Okay,
gonna
I
do
won't get
Sopranos and
sidetracked.
The Wire.
Okay. I
Right now
won't
we're
get
Dexter.
sidetracked. Dexter?
Yeah, Matt wanted to
Fuck
start
all
with
that
Dexter.
bullshit,
Matt wanted to
bro.
start
What
with
are you
Dexter,
doing,
bro.
bro?
Dexter,
Listen, bro.
You're fired.
Matt wanted to
Fuck
start with
Dexter,
Dexter.
bro.
This is crazy, bro.
This is that.
Okay, anyway,
Out of
get
pocket.
back to Michael
Okay.
B. Jordan. He deserves
Fuck,
this moment.
dude.
He deserves this moment. Did you ever think that character and that actor would turn out to be who he became? Because I was like, damn, bro. Like, where does that kid go from here? Because at that point, The Wire was one of the few signature black television shows that were hiring majority black cast.
Yeah.
So it's like, if that character isn't a part of the storyline anymore, it's like, well,
What does he do?
Yeah, where does that actor go? And look where that Joker
He
went,
disappeared,
bro.
and then when he popped up with
Fruitvale, yeah.
my dude, Fruitvale, that's when I was like, oh, okay, yeah, y'all are fucked. Y'all are cooked. Him and homie that did Sinners too, that was their first movie together.
Right.
And dude, that one right there, if you had any questions, if you thought anything outside of that, all you got to do is run the tape back to that one. The writing was on the wall for
Yeah.
what they were going to do with Sinners.
Yeah.
For sure.
I thought Fruitvale was a really good movie. I felt like the storyline sold it for me. I thought the acting and the directing and everything was good, but the story was very small.
Yeah.
It was very like tight.
They
and
scoped it down.
Yeah, they meant to do that obviously because it was a independent, so they didn't want to make it a big movie.
I think that's why it felt so claustrophobic at the end.
It did. And you already knew the end of the story,
Yeah.
so it's like, how do you still feel the emotion?
It made us feel that throughout the
exactly.
entire film.
Yeah.
It's really like, it's really tight. Dog.
Yeah, and they carried that really, really well, and then started doing blockbusters like they were layups. Like, I mean, I guess they did the hard work first because they got the dramatic chops down. So when it came to like action and all the rest of the stuff, it's like, well, we'll just hire all the people we need because they'll be happy to work with us because we can actually hold the tone and make and land the plane.
It's the shit when these old establishments like the Oscars get it right.
Did they though?
Bro,
they didn't win Best Picture.
I know, but he still won Best Actor.
He didn't win. He won Best Screenplay.
Best Actor though.
They did not win
role.
him. Yeah, but come on, bro.
And I'm gonna be honest here. I knew for sure it was gonna go between One Battle and Sinners.
Bro, that one battle, bro, that shit don't stand.
It's not as good as Sinners. I will tell you right now. I will admit that 100%. It's not, but it is very fucking good.
Is it though? I mean, I guess you weren't as offended as I was by the characterization. So
I mean,
that part was so cringe to me. Like I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it through the movie.
I agree with you.
It was hard to even watch it.
She didn't really need to put the pistol up fucking Sean's hindquarters. That was a little crazy to me too.
Yeah.
Right. But
she was
I feel Sinners should have won Best Picture.
For sure.
So let me just get that out the way.
So what won Best Picture?
One Battle.
Another movie you haven't seen.
Let me.
Bro, I really don't have all the time in the world to be watching shit.
Stay up later, dude. Wake up early.
You still haven't watched Sinners, though.
Buddy.
I have not, actually.
See, that's what I'm saying. Come on,
Damn it, Jason. We're kicking you out of the movie segment, bro. You know what we got to start doing? This is what we're going to do.
I'm going to go eat next door, bro.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to go as a fucking fun bunch. A fun bunch.
All right.
The podcast fun bunch. And start going to the movies, Doug.
Let's do it.
As a crew.
As a group.
As a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew. Right? And if you down with anybody else, then fuck you too. That way, no matter what, this guy.
I got 2 hours a week I could spend.
Dedicate to that?
Yeah, let's go.
That includes travel time
Right?
and snacks, buying snacks.
Then you should probably spend it on a better form of self-care, dude. All right? Let me introduce you to my acupuncture lady.
Hey, bro.
All right?
Hey.
If you only got,
You
2 hours,
do something else. Go watch a movie.
we ain't going to do that. Although, that's my form of self-care.
What?
Buddy?
Watching movies?
At the movies with some popcorn.
Front
a
row
large
Joe over
motherfucking... Nah, I get in the middle because that's where the sound converges. You got to get the middle section, dude. Don't take my fucking idea either. If I pull up to a movie and you motherfuckers there, I'm going to know you were watching the goddamn episode.
They're going to be sitting right behind you,
I'm
kicking
gonna
your
be
chair.
pissed. Yeah, you can't really do that anymore. They don't move.
Oh, really?
Nah, they don't rock like they used to. Because it used to be tight. Watching
Yeah.
a movie, you were like up in the motherfucking
I don't
area.
miss like the old theater chairs because you couldn't kick them, but then they got those rockers that were soft, and man, the fucking kids, dude. The children in the theater, man. That was part of the reason why I stopped liking going to the theater. And
Fuck
I
them
prefer
kids or
going
what?
Nah, it's
Fuck
just
them kids.
raise them kids, man.
That's true.
Please, like, come on.
Fuck them kids.
Your kid, like,
funny
if
as
I gotta
funny,
turn
man.
around and tell you to stop your kid from bumping my chair in front of me, it's like you're either watching the movie too hard and not watching your kids, or you just don't give a shit.
Nah, you know what I think? I like
Either way,
about,
I don't want to turn around and introduce myself to you because it's not gonna be fun knowing you.
You know what I like about that though?
What's that?
Them changing it around is you don't have to fight for your seats anymore.
Oh yeah, you can book them.
Buddy,
Pick 'em.
I seen some real life Evander
Fights in the-
Holyfield
Oh, I remember them
type
days.
shit, right?
Yeah.
Remember having to wait in line? You had to get there early so you could get good seats. When I went to go see The Matrix Part 2, buddy, that line was out the motherfucking door. It was wrapped all the way around Central Rio. It looked crazy, like Dig Dug. And when you got in there, you better be there early. If not, you all You're all sitting away from each other.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get there
you can't
early.
sit together, all that.
Lock arms.
That's how,
fuck all y'all.
That's how it was when Fast and Furious came out. Because I was young, bro. I was young at that time, and me and the homies were trying to get in, but we could never get in. So at Cottonwood, we finally snuck in, and we were like sitting on the stairs, and then they booted us.
Family or what? Family, Jason?
Family, dog.
Family?
That was back when I had time to fuck
Family?
around.
And that's what you chose to watch? Get the fuck out of here. Fucking fire, dude.
Bro, it wasn't like middle school. What
I
you
don't
want me to
care,
do?
bro. Make better decisions, Jason.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
Make
The older you get, the
I'm still
more...
impressed you didn't do the intro, motherfucker. All right.
All right, I'll
So
just
what
kidding.
was what was your takeaway from Michael B. Jordan winning the best actor? Or
That they got it right because he bodied everybody.
Yeah.
No one even came close.
You don't think the ping pong guy with the jackets he was selling?
No. Sit down, buddy. You'll get your time, Timothy Chalamet.
Will he really?
He's a good actor,
Is he
dog.
really?
He is, bro.
What does he do?
Don't be hating on
What
this
does he do?
fucking the
Damn.
Chalamet.
Nah, don't
The
do
Chalamet.
that. Don't do that, man.
Yeah,
He's just
do it,
another
Jay.
mid-ass.
Do it.
He's just another mid-ass regular dude. Come on, man.
I
Come on.
wouldn't say he's a mid-ass regular dude.
Okay.
Dune is the shit, bruh.
That's the guy from Dune?
Yeah.
And we're going to act like that's superior acting?
In that movie with Timothy Chalamet.
You talking about the ping pong one or Dune?
No, he was up for the ping pong one.
Oh.
Right? Okay. Now listen, did he deserve it? No, it's not his time yet.
Okay.
Leo didn't win his first Oscar until he was like fucking 78 or something like that for a movie that they just had to give it to him.
Yeah,
They're like,
I mean,
this motherfucker ate a fish. You
That's
gotta
kind of
get
what
it.
that's kind of what happens though. 'Cause
That's
why
crazy.
Denzel
Same
got
thing
his
with Casino with Martin Scorsese.
Oh, Scorsese.
They gave Scorsese his first Oscar for fucking the one with Matt Damon,
What the
the Irish mob movie. What's it fucking called?
the police one?
Yeah.
Oh, Departed.
Departed. Departed was pretty good.
That's a good fucking movie,
Okay,
though, bro.
listen.
The cast in that
The
shit.
Italian speaks up.
is.
That's a good
That's a
fucking
fucking
movie.
movie,
That's a
fucking
good
good.
fucking movie.
Fuck yeah.
He ain't say shit about
Jay,
no black
he did.
movies,
He
about
did.
nothing. He was just like, that's a good
crazy.
fucking
because
movie.
I fucking seen it back in the day. Huh?
The Departed, that's a
movie,
good fucking
but
movie.
is it a better fucking movie than Goodfellas?
Get out of here.
Nah,
Get the fuck
forget
out of
about
here.
it. Forget
Why don't you
about
go get me a fucking shoe shine box so you can shine my shoes?
Forget about
Goodfellas
it.
smashes on Departed, right? He should have won for Goodfellas, but he didn't.
He did
So-
Casino too, didn't he?
Yeah, Casino, Goodfellas, fucking Raging Bull. You name it, dog, he could have won it, right? Years later, they're like, all right, Marty,
You're
here you
still
go,
winning.
dude.
Yeah.
Here you go, dude, finally. So I don't put a lot into it, but it is dope to see them when they do get some things right.
They deserve, yeah. Like, that's the thing. I appreciate that it is a prestigious award and it is of value and worth to know that, hey, you see me, I'm competent, like, I'm one of the greats. I deserve the kudos and the accolades. Unfortunately, what Hollywood has done to its own reputation at this point now makes a lot of this stuff kind of like, yeah, but who cares anymore?
It's
You know
interesting.
what I'm saying?
I agree with. It's weird.
People
They've-
don't even watch the Oscars anymore. Not
turned-
really. Like, if there's no like racial like,
No one tunes
hey,
in.
black people get hyped because we're shining a light on you guys. Nobody's watching it.
Yeah.
If Will Smith's not jumping up on stage slapping a motherfucker,
Yeah.
nobody's watching it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you
it's
got a
like
point, Doc.
it's almost to me like they're using the struggle and using it as a gate for them to keep. So we keep watching the gate, hoping
Frankie
that
Lyman.
we'll get over it.
We're just talking about Frankie Lyman.
Tired of it.
I
The
agree.
Grammy, the Oscars aren't something I've always watched though, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
never been something I'm into. Like,
You used to watch
so-
the Grammys though?
No, not really. Not,
MTV Awards? Something.
maybe.
Were you
MTV
just in that
back in-
pocket where you just didn't
Didn't
care,
care?
I
and it
just-
was already whack?
Like
You didn't watch the VH1. You didn't watch
Yeah.
the fucking movie awards.
yeah, I mean,
TRL?
yeah, but
The
I
music
wasn't.
video
I
awards?
wasn't like, well, yeah, but like we recorded a lot of those on VHS back in the day. But
Damn, you still got them?
I do actually.
You got the original when Eminem walked out with Proof.
I could,
with the 100
I
Slim
could-
Shadys?
I couldn't tell you. It was like
100 Shadies. I
Yeah,
don't remember
you need
that.
to
Oh,
categorize.
that's
Jay, again, you need to do better here, my guy. Right? You don't categorize your VHSs, bro.
categorize, bro.
Yeah, you need to, doc. Because I want to watch. I'm converting a room into a '90s room, and your tape that you got right there could be peak. I could put it in the fucking. I could frame that shit, right? One of them frames that like spin around.
Yep.
Like, what's that, Dad?
Bro, it has-
that is an original recording of Eminem. Jay recorded it.
Yep.
I used to have an 8-hour tape of Martin, man.
Yeah.
And Martin episodes back to back, baby.
Yo, once we got HBO,
Recorded on the SLP for 8 hours.
once we got HBO, the recordings I would record got kind of diabolical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't say Yeah. It went from like I was recording like some regular TV shit, and then all of a sudden it'd be Taxi
Real
Cab
Sex
Confessions.
1. Real
yeah,
Sex
Real Sex 2.
Real Sex 18.
Hey,
Real Sex.
why you hating on Real Sex? What's wrong with real sex,
Bro,
man?
you guys know that like those posts where it's like, what were you like back in the '90s? And then some dude did it, and it's like a picture of him, and then it switches over, and it's all kinds of the blurry TV things, and it's all like the chick, she has like boobs, but it's all
That's a boob.
It's funny.
That's for sure a boob.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
I never had to go through that struggle because we'd be in Burka like every weekend or every other weekend, and we'd always stay at a hotel that had HBO.
That had this shit,
right?
yeah.
So I was watching HBO all the way to everybody go to sleep. Shit was going down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't shake your head in disgust there, Len
I'm not
words.
judging, man.
Hey,
I'm not judging.
I've evolved here, dude.
I know
All right?
you have.
I have evolved.
I know.
I feel like that frequency now is really low level, right?
Yeah.
I'm holding on to my Nah, you ain't getting that shit from me.
Yeah.
Porno tube.
That's right. Yeah.
You ain't getting nah.
Can't have it.
Nah.
You can't.
You can't have that shit. This seed stays seeding. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna call this episode.
No, we're not. No, the fuck we're not. No chance in hell, bro.
Okay, we talked about the Oscars. What else is up
little
on the
bit.
agenda?
Not
Okay.
enough.
No. I agree. We didn't. Jay started talking about corn,
yeah.
and it went sideways. Jay, prioritize, all right? Prioritize your VHS.
I guess I kind of did start talking about
did.
it. My bad.
He didn't, but he's.
Right. I like how you take that accountability
I
anyway.
gaslit
Well,
him.
Just to keep it moving.
I did know that.
You're
I
just
did
like,
rec-
yeah, my fault. Keep
Go
going.
back, keep going. Shut the fuck up, Johnny. I gaslit him into taking the blame.
I know, right?
Okay. Michael B. Jordan was the best ass actor.
Yeah.
Best ass actor. Hey, bro, I slipped up, all right? Play as fuck up too, Craig. He was the best
I didn't see that
actor. that was the extended version. Hey, he was the best actor, hands down.
Yeah.
The way that he played Smoke and Stack, I was watching, he made his facial features, like he squeezed different parts of his like muscles and like contorted himself a little different between the two characters.
Right.
It was such a subtle thing that if you don't know, you're not going to pick up on it. But
Right.
subconsciously, it allowed us to separate those two characters, even though he was playing both of the same character.
Yeah, you know, when I think back on that movie, I didn't absorb those characters as the same actor at
Nope,
all.
neither
It
did
felt,
I.
it did feel like two unique people.
So crazy,
And
bruh.
the way that they shot it, I mean, they did so many like legendary things. This is why I'm saying
It should've won
How
Best
could that
Picture.
not be
I agree.
the best fucking movie, bro?
It's
Like,
because they're like, we gave you
fuck
enough
outta here,
already,
bro.
dude.
And that's what
It's
I'm saying.
enough for y'all.
Gatekeeping, bro.
I agree. You ain't gonna get an argument.
When you earn it, bro.
You
That's
ain't gonna
all
get
it
an
is.
argument.
That's why I don't watch the awards, dog.
See?
Yup. Jay.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't record them
Power
either
to
more.
LaRussell.
Yeah,
bro.
dog.
Rasa. Forget about it. He don't watch it unless
a good
Martin.
fucking movie.
He don't watch it unless Martin Scorsese.
That came out
So
of
it's a
nowhere.
good fucking movie, dog.
Yeah, that's a good fucking movie.
Hey, it's a fucking good
Is that
movie.
how I said
That's
it?
exactly what you said,
Crazy,
bro.
dog.
Check
It's
the
crazy.
tape.
Yeah, felt like I was in The Sopranos, bro. It's crazy, dude. Christopher. Okay. Oscars. Now, what do we got next? What did I send to the group chat? I know we got more stuff on the agenda.
Oh, you wanted to talk about Afro, man.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
Afro
bro,
man.
yeah, that's a pretty crazy case.
Hey, look, I got the iPad here, but I got the actual link here brought up on my fucking phone.
Did
so
you
I'm
guys see
gonna
the
go to
suit he wore into court?
Yeah, it's crazy.
there. Okay, let's see. Afro man, and I'm citing my sources, fuckers, that had a problem with Ken not citing his. That was, hey, listen, we're doing better, dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What does Doc Ock say to Spider-Man when they first see each other again in the new movies? I'm not talking to Len words because he doesn't watch any of that shit. He says, "How are you, my boy?" And Peter Parker says, "Trying to do better." That's
There it
my
is.
vibe. Trying to do better.
That's what I was gonna say.
I knew it was. I could see it. I could see
Yeah.
it. You
What does
knew.
that have to do with
Yeah.
this?
It doesn't have anything to do with this. But I just wanted to talk about Spider-Man a little bit because I'm a little lit about the trailer that came out. We'll get into that a little bit later. The trailer for the new Spider-Man came out. Let's talk about Afro Man.
All right.
He's in the news. And his fucking outfit here is fucking dope. Look at that shit. This fool looks like a pimp.
The American flag?
No, he's wearing a fucking leopard print fucking onesie or a
Oh,
fucking
gotcha.
button-up.
What?
He's got a dookie chain on. Look at
That's, a
this dude.
that's a
Oh,
different one than,
yeah,
than
that's
what
a
he
different outfit.
Okay, this is from NPR. So I'm citing my sources. Afro Man was just trying to turn lemons into lemon pound cake. Make some motherfucking noise, all right? When he started making videos and social media posts mocking the law enforcement officers who conducted a heavy-handed raid on his Ohio home. Home surveillance video of the August 2022 raid shows half a dozen gun-wielding law enforcement officers from the Adams County Sheriff's Office deputies kicking down his door. Combing through his CD collection, Buddy still got a CD collection.
Yep.
Shout out to Afro, man. Going through his suit pockets, flipping through a wad of cash, just one wad? You're Afro, man, dude. You should have a couple wads at least. They're doing him dirty. They're like, he just had one wad of cash to flip through. And in one case, briefly getting distracted by a cake dish on the kitchen counter. The cops are like, oh shit, dude. Look at this cake.
That looks good.
That looks good. Let me try some of this pound cake.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck Vern said either, but we're gonna keep going. The search on suspicion of drug trafficking and kidnapping. So they thought Afro Man, cause he got high, he was kidnapping motherfuckers and trafficking the drugs.
He was.
Not.
But then he got high.
But then he got high and forgot to do it.
So he didn't do it.
So he forgot the kidnapped victim with the
Yeah.
drugs.
Nah, I'm just kidding. That was.
You're
He
not.
was
You're
gonna kidnap
yeah.
a bitch.
But then I got high. Remix. Okay. And drug trafficking and kidnapping didn't yield any evidence or charges against the rapper, whose legal name is Joseph Foreman.
Okay.
That's crazy. Is it related to Red Foreman from That 70s Show?
What?
You never watched That 70s Show?
Hell no.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I never watched regular TV, and that shit got on my radar. But whatever. That's a whole nother
I'm not
conversation.
saying I didn't know it existed. I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I
that's
chose
crazy.
not to watch
It's
it.
crazy. That's disrespectful. It's Red Foreman.
Boring television.
Joseph Foreman. But he says officers broke his gate and security surveillance wiring, took $400 in cash, and obviously wanted to eat the cake, too. That's crazy. And frightened his family. He wasn't home at the time, but his wife and kids, then 10 and 12, were present.
Oh, no.
Damn.
I asked myself, as a powerless black man in America, what can I do to the cops that kicked my door in, tried to kill me in front of my kids, stole my money, and disconnected my camera? Afroman told NPR. And the only thing I could come up with was make a funny rap song about them, use the money, pay for the damages. They did, and move on. The rapper best known for his early hits, we know, yeah, because I got high, da da da. He also, let's see, okay, in 2023, he released Lemon Pound Cake. Its 14 songs have titles like The Police Raid, Why You Disconnected My Video Camera, and Will You Help Me Repair My Door? I gotta listen to this shit. I'm gonna download this shit.
Dog, I never even heard of
Featuring
it.
home surveillance footage in the music videos.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
this is the shit.
That's
dude.
what got the cops upset.
Okay. He also posted memes and sold merchandise satirizing the incident and people involved. Common themes ranging from poking fun at the deputies' appearances to more serious allegations of extramarital affairs and PDF files amongst department members. Afroman called his approach the smartest, most peaceful solution, but the sheriff's deputies disagreed. The 7 law enforcement sued him for defamation and invasion of privacy, saying he unauthorized use of their likeness, hurt their reputations, and made it harder to do their jobs. They sought the contents removal and $3.9 million. Bro, they flipped through one wad of cash, and they thought he had $3.9 million? What the fuck are they thinking about?
Yeah.
They would have been better off taking the cake. They took $400, one wad of cash, and they're trying to sue this man for $3.9 million. Nah, fuck that. That didn't stop Afroman from releasing increasingly personal songs about the deputies involved, including one ahead of his trial this week called the Batteram Hymn of the Police Whistleblower. They vandalized my property. My money came up short. They disconnected my cameras because they are poor sport. Damn, that's horrible. Those ain't good lyrics, dog. But whatever. We ain't looking for Afro,
He's like
man.
Tupac. He's straight to the point.
This fucking guy, that's disrespectful. We will stop this
Hey,
segment right here.
you heard what he said earlier about Pac, man.
Yeah, I do. But we're not going to get there. I'm trying to keep it positive here, dude. All right? I'm trying to get through this NPR segment without losing my fucking shit. Okay? The 3-day trial focused on heavy topics like policing and free speech. There was no shortage of viral sitcom-esque exchanges. And he won, okay? I didn't win, America won, Afroman said, outside the court, dressed in his American flag pattern suit, tie, and aviator's top with a white fur coat. America still has freedom of speech. It's still for the people, by the people. Hey,
Yeah.
there's more to it, but we got the gist of it.
Yeah.
Shout
He won.
out
Yeah, he won his
to
case.
Afroman, because what did NWA say? Fuck the police.
Yeah.
fucked, especially when they're doing fuck shit like that.
Yeah, but they weren't punished and they didn't take accountability. So
That's true.
he didn't win anything.
But he didn't lose.
He didn't lose twice. He did lose.
Yeah, once.
They kicked in his door and held his family at gunpoint.
Yep, and
like that's not a
traumatized
small.
his children.
He didn't countersue him?
No. Well,
Maybe he's going to.
there was probably
He's going to.
he had an
He's probably
attorney,
going to.
so
Yeah.
there was probably a countersuit
Yeah.
on there. But they haven't said anything about any like damages going back the other way. You know, I haven't heard. All I heard was that he won his case, but it just basically meant that he was found not liable for what they were saying he was liable for.
So he beat their case because he didn't really have a case. They had a case on him, right?
Right. They tried to put a
Yeah.
case on him saying, hey man, he got to shut up. Clowning everybody. He's hurting us. He's
I've
hurting
heard
our
though.
feelings.
I've heard though that defamation is the hardest to win. Like those are like almost unwinnable cases.
They should be.
Defamation of
Well,
character.
let me not say they should be. I think it should be a clear situation where someone is actually like trying to harm someone.
Which they clearly were.
Well, yeah, exactly.
He should countersue for defamation for them because if they put it out there that he's a fucking drug trafficking fucking 51-year-old.
My point exactly
Yeah.
is that as soon as you kick someone's door in, you just called them that. You just
much.
became the jury to say you are guilty of this. We got it on good information that you're guilty, and we're gonna kick your door in and treat you like a fucking criminal.
Because the internet only reads headlines,
Yeah.
right? So when they see Afroman, drug trap, they're like, yeah, this dude had because I got high, for sure. He's a drug trafficking fucking weirdo that kidnaps people. Because they're not going to look at, he wasn't found guilty, they kicked in his door. They're going to read the headline that says, police kick in Afroman's door and he's a drug trafficking kidnapper.
Right. And
So that fucks up his identity.
Right. And they went to the wrong house or whatever the case may be, but he wasn't guilty of anything. He didn't do anything.
No.
And furthermore, they refused to make it right. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, that's the injury upon the insult is that they said, well, you're hurting our feelings by trying to make some money
You're
back,
making fun of me on
even
the
though
internet.
we created a loss for you that
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
and we're not recompensating it. So that part, that's why I say he didn't win anything. He defended his own right to say what he wants to say, but they still fucking kicked his door in, held his family at gunpoint, and they're not being held responsible. So I don't really like.
And
I'm not happy about it.
You know what, too?
I'm not feeling like this is a big win because they're still not being held accountable.
And
Well,
they
and
get
it
us.
still might be in the process. Like
I certainly hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. But until I hear that part of the story, I'm not satisfied because me personally, like, because I've seen people who are just like, oh man, this is a win for America. We got free speech. And I'm like, it seems like you have the right to get your door kicked in and they're not going to do anything unless you say something and then they'll pretend like you're doing something to them.
That's
and
how they get us.
then you
And
have a
most
right.
people aren't gonna
Then
have-
you can fight for your right to say something.
But that's how
then
they
you're
get
not
us.
going to get it.
Yeah.
That's how they get us. Because even hearing those words as a fucking entertainer, when I hear free speech, we fucking won,
Yeah.
I start thinking, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Is
they
it?
use that every single time. They're like, free speech is still alive. Is it though?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Is
Come
it?
on.
They give us these crumbs. They give us these crumbs to get excited about it. Like,
Yeah.
it's a win for
Or
the
they-
fucking good guys. We can still say our
Right.
shit.
Or they even try to pretend like, because let's be honest, those cops aren't, let me not say smart enough. They're not savvy enough to look at that situation and say, you know what? If we sue him, we can create some case law here that could be meaningful because we can give these suckers a crumb to think that free speech is over here.
Yep.
When it's really over here. And the conversation that he's having is over here because they already did all the shit that they did.
Yeah.
And he's speaking on what happened. But what about all the speech that is meant to stop them from doing the shit in the first place? That's the speech that's not allowed.
Yeah.
So fuck all that, bro.
You got
I'm
a
calling.
point.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
It's true. I'm closing this because
We're not getting to the actual point. What about the speech of all the rappers, all the revolutionaries, all the people who had something to say about the police that would stop that behavior from happening in the first place? What did they do to Fred Hampton? You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's not act like this dude, I love him. I'm glad he didn't, like, have to pay them $4 million, but that was bullshit in the first place.
Yeah.
And only someone who is savvy enough to look at that circumstance and say, we can create some case law so people will miss the bouncing ball of free speech here. You got to be slick to watch it, but that's what's happening.
Yep. And then they rile us up.
Yeah.
They get us thinking,
Yeah, we can talk
did it.
our shit.
Look,
And
he's
it's
out there
like,
wearing
well, all
the
you're
American
talking about
flag.
is like, look what they've done to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a right to say it.
Yeah.
But
But we still gonna do
not-
it.
but
We're
not
going to do
every-
it.
not
Talk
every-
about it how you want to.
Not everybody's gonna have like that. Like he has a following. They knew his situation, so
For
he had
sure.
extra supporters and more eyes on the case.
Yeah, how many people aren't in his situation who can't rap, who can't just put a smile and keep it moving type of attitude to it? Because that's a big thing for him to do, and I'm so glad he didn't go for like, I'm a black man in a black. Like he said it, but he didn't stand on that part of it in the courtroom, which I think was smart. He didn't go into court saying, I'm black and they mistreated me because I'm black. Nah, he was saying, I have a right to make lemonade out of this shit that y'all gave me. But he has never, like, he don't rap about stopping the police beforehand.
not
He
his
don't
vibe.
rap about social justice. He raps about getting high. Like,
Yeah.
come on, like, so
We can't expect that from Afro, man.
right. We don't.
Now,
but
if he was
what
Tupac, on the other hand,
well,
Len words, he'd have
Okay.
shot those motherfuckers.
well, we saw how the world responded to that.
Yeah. He still shot the motherfuckers.
Yeah. He shot back.
Bang, bang.
Pac shot back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
did.
that's all I'm saying is like I'm happy that he didn't get like further harmed by them saying, "Oh, you hurt our feelings." It's like fuck that. Like,
And I'm happy he got a resurgence of a boost in his career.
hopefully,
Because now, well, I mean, think about it. I'm gonna go download that shit. People that don't even know who the fuck this guy is are now he's in their algorithm. They're like, who's this guy? Oh shit, this is funny. And he makes the kind of music that can do well in the algorithm.
for sure.
Like he makes the type of parody music that's like people are gonna just share it. Like this is funny. Look at this dude. Look at the cops kicking in his door. Why are they staring at the cake? Which I don't want to just gloss over. That is some weird shit, dude.
That cake shit was hilarious.
That's weird. The cops are just like, wow, look at this cake.
Did you hear the guy who he said about the cake? When he was on the stand in court, he was complaining about how many cakes got sent to the
to the precinct? Oh, that's hilarious, dude. That's hilarious,
He
bro.
was complaining about that. It's like, man, people sent me all these wonderful cakes and pies. And
Hey, shout out
it
to
hurt
Afro,
me.
man.
It hurt me.
I agree with Len words. It's not the win that they're trying to act like it is.
Correct. Yeah.
It really isn't, because they get us. They put on them blinders, them feel good about it, right?
Yeah.
Because we all rally together like, yeah, free speech. Well, you're 100% right. Yeah, it's free speech for us to talk about the shit that they're getting away with. We'll let you talk about that shit all day long.
But we still gonna
We
do
can
that
get away
shit.
with it,
Yeah.
dog. You're
what I'm
happy.
saying.
They got us happy with our ability to just talk about it.
Right.
Because the moment we try and start doing something about it,
Yeah.
that's when it's a problem. It's a problem when the rabbit got the gun.
Case in point, redactions.
Yep. Redacted.
When they redact something, they take away your free speech to complain about what actually happened.
Ooh. Bars. Bars. Those are real bars, not
so
the
a
Afroman bars.
redaction on a redaction on any type of government piece of paper after that piece of case law is counterproductive to the same point they just made, because all those people had real victimizations, they had real complaints against them, they had real files, they had real investigations, and they took the names off of it. So now people can't even say this happened to me. That's literally them. Instead of them unplugging the camera, that's them just blacking out the name.
Yep.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
I agree.
This is why when I look at stuff like that, especially when it's in the court system, I'm just like, man, every time they pump it and they make everyone so aware of it, it's like, let me look very, very carefully
What
at
they're
what's
actually
happening
doing
right now.
Yep. Pump. it
Yeah,
up.
let me pump these brakes.
Don't ever say that again, John.
Pump. But you said it first, Jay.
I know, and you told me don't ever say it again.
Don't
So I'm
sing.
telling you don't ever say it again.
So we unpacked it. Afro man. Salute.
Yeah,
free
salute,
speech ain't free.
salute.
They be pretending.
Salute to what he did. it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
Yeah. Only free
Absolutely.
speech.
I do hope he like counters them so he could like recoup
Get his
more
door
money,
fixed.
his lawyer fees,
Yeah.
and his door, and get his door put back on.
Get his family therapy, go on a few vacations. Like,
Bro.
So the consensus here is the only free speech is when you're free to talk about the shit they getting away with that they doing to us.
the only free speech is the speech that allows you to actually change behavior.
But the free speech we got,
Yeah.
I ain't talking about actual free speech. I'm talking about our free speech.
The citizens
Yeah.
in the thing.
Talk all about these motherfuckers.
Within
but
these borders.
They ain't doing shit to them, right? They just sit back and be like, yeah, go ahead, talk about us.
Yeah.
How much?
We're good with it.
We good.
We're big.
Run your mouth on social media. I ain't even got Instagram. I'm in my yacht. I'm on my yacht. Run your mouth on
I'm
Instagram.
in my tunnel.
Have your little podcast. I'm in my tunnel.
Right.
Okay. So
You were going there and you stopped.
I was. Hey, we ain't trying to get demonetized, dog. Almost said with. You know what I mean? Okay, so where are we at now? We're laughing. We're gonna keep it a little. We're gonna go a little sideways. Not sideways, but we got to talk on it, man. Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
86.
yeah.
Hey, Walker, Texas Ranger. Right, that was the big show.
You remember that?
Yeah, I
Not
do.
This.
Dude.
This.
Yeah.
It's the karate chop. Don't
Oh,
you
yeah,
remember that
I
from
do.
Dodgeball?
Yeah.
When he
Yep.
saluted him? You don't remember that from Dodgeball? Do you see Dodgeball?
Yeah.
Oh,
Bird's lucky he's off camera. You can't do that shit. They almost fucking canceled Elon Musk for that shit.
he was giving his heart to.
He was to the crowd.
He was giving-
Yeah, Elon tried to explain that too, dog.
Oh god, bro.
Elon tried to explain that too. Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Walker, Texas Ranger, right?
Yeah.
Channel 13.
Baddest motherfucker
Vibes.
on the planet.
Baddest
man.
motherfucker on the planet. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
be.
They said he didn't die. He just said, "Death, I'm ready to meet you."
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Chuck
Bro,
Norris.
His memes were funny, dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
There was one that said he built the hospital he was born in.
That's a good one.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah.
86, bro. He lived a
Yeah.
life, dude.
Yeah.
And gonna be regarded as one of the baddest motherfuckers on the face of the earth forever because of the way that everybody embraced him and started memeing everything that he does.
He was a legit martial artist too.
He
wasn't
was,
he?
yeah. I mean, I think he was better than fucking Steven Seagal, right?
Yeah.
I'm still not
Yeah.
sold on Steven Seagal and his little fucking ponytail.
I've heard enough about that guy.
Yeah, he was like a
Yeah.
cop too. Like,
Yeah.
we don't need to talk about Steven.
not-
We're not going to tarnish the Chuck Norris
Legacy.
segment
Yeah.
with Steven Seagal
Nah,
being
let's not
brought
do
into
that.
the mix here.
Let's not do
Okay,
that.
so just forget we said that. Okay,
So Chuck Norris,
yeah, Chuck Norris, man.
Walker, Texas Ranger. What else?
That was his big one.
That was- yeah,
I know
that
he had
was
like
network
other
TV for
movies.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for years. I want to say it was Channel 13. Chad, was it Channel 13? Yeah. See, yeah. Had to ask Chad. Chad came in today with a real Channel 13 vibe.
I'm saying.
So I thought maybe. Yeah. So man, what could you say? Like, lived a life, bro. 86. That's a long one.
Yeah.
Longevity, right? He got to see a lot of things, do a lot of things. Kept himself in shape, didn't let himself go. He was still like one of the last videos he
Was
posted.
he the total gym guy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was total gym
Yeah.
dude. He did that. I guess he did that with his son too. Like him and his son were.
Really?
Yeah, man. Everybody had them total gyms in the
I
early
still got
late
one in the
90s.
garage.
You
Yeah,
still got
yeah,
one in the
yeah,
garage.
I
Does it
do.
still work?
Yeah. All the
Yeah.
cables are still good, man.
One of my homies had one of those, and we would just use it to just kind of sit on. He motherfucker
Yeah.
never used it. But the Total Gym and the Bowflex were cracking off at the same time.
Yeah,
Right?
I remember those.
That's when they're like, you don't need a gym membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you do.
It's nice to get out of the house.
Yeah, you can't just sit
The
there with the
Bowflex
Total
was
Gym.
like $3,000.
Yeah.
and-
Fucking expensive
yeah.
as fuck.
And them bitches were dangerous as a motherfucker
Yeah.
too.
Oh yeah, those bad.
Yeah, Bowflex, the fuck out of here, dude. I didn't have enough money. That's why I'm hating.
Right, clearly.
Right? I'm hating from outside the club. Right? It might have been bad as fuck.
lifting paint cans.
I was. Water bags. I was lifting water bags. Johnny was. Hey, it was stucco containers, right?
That's funny.
Fucking
I'm gonna do
dick.
50 of these, bro.
Yeah, man, you see this shit? Look at this shit.
Just on a 2x4 all.
Yeah, dog, that's all you need. You don't need more than that, bro. Bowflex.
You're doing too much.
That's some rich Caucasian stuff, all right? And I wasn't Caucasian or rich. So I'm hating from outside the club.
Just gonna pick up
Yeah.
rocks and throw them.
That's why I said I'm hating on homie's Total Gym because I couldn't afford one, dude.
Yeah.
I used it to sit on. Like, fuck this gym.
See,
It ain't a total gym.
but shout out to Chuck.
Shout out
Norris
to Chuck
for-
Norris.
for sure.
We keep losing the bouncing ball here, right?
Well, I don't know how much I have to say about Chuck Norris.
Listen, me neither.
Yeah,
I don't think he's ever got like into like some scandalous drama.
Here comes Jay
you
bringing
guys
up this
remember that or
drama.
no?
he been on a ranch chilling.
Yeah.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Didn't he?
That's
Was he the
the
one who sold the
trick.
water?
He
Did
sold
he sell-
water
I think
too?
I think he did
Was he
sell
the-
water. Yeah.
Was that him too?
Nah, this buddy had a total gym and water.
Yeah, I want to say he had like a
Was
private
it like
lake or something.
infomercials and shit? Like I'm Chuck
No,
Norris,
no,
I'll
no.
Kick
It
the
was-
fucking shit out of you if you don't buy this water.
No, it was distributed primarily in Texas because I want to say the lake was in Texas.
Walker,
And they
Texas
would-
water.
What was it called?
It should have been called that.
Yeah, that might have been hot. I don't think he
Should-
had the rights
hey,
to it.
Y'all hit me up. Walker, Texas water. WTW, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag
There you go.
RIP.
Just Chuck Norris on the bottom like this.
Damn, dog.
You know, wake back up and sell some water. I'm telling you, that'd be the most Chuck Norris thing to do.
Right.
That'd be the most Chuck Norris thing to
Come
do.
out the coffee like,
What's up, bitch? Here this dude goes again. Hey, I'm glad I didn't see Vern do that shit because Vern did it wrong.
no, but my face. No, this.
Yeah,
is
your fingers
karate.
are right.
I'm
Okay,
doing
Elon.
Karate.
Yeah. All right, Musk.
Karate.
I'm doing karate.
Oh fuck.
Okay, rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, man, for
We
sure.
ain't talking about Steven Seagal and his fucking ponytail. Who? Okay. Who?
Yeah,
What
that's
else
the
we
way
got?
to
What
do it.
else we got? I gotta go back in the group chat. I keep forgetting. We need a fucking a whiteboard here.
Yeah.
We do. So
Okay, we have a blackboard.
we can. Listen, we can have a blackboard. Someone provide the chalk. That's all I gotta say. Who's providing the chalk? See, that's fucked up, right? Blackboard, and it still gets written on by white chalk. What kind of shit is that, dude?
That's a good point, my brother Johnny.
What kind of shit is that, my dude?
That's a good point, my brother.
saying, dog.
What are you saying?
I never thought about that.
Ridiculous.
Hey,
Message.
Message.
Bro, you guys got me crying over here, bro. That's a good one, dude.
okay, what are we talking? Oh, Jay motherfucking Z.
Oh,
Yankee Stadium. 2 nights. Reasonable Doubt. And the Blueprint.
Yeah, that's
My
fire.
dude.
yeah.
I wish I could go, but I ain't rich like that.
No.
It's gonna cost me probably at least for just myself to get out there $1,000.
You want to sell a car? So,
Kidney.
yeah, you know.
The cheapest tickets are probably $600.
Yeah. Probably
And that's at
somewhere.
the top. That's in outer
That's
space.
in the bleeds, bro. That's
In outer space.
Bleedzies.
Yeah, look up the
Let's
ticket
see.
prices. They're probably already sold out if they went on sale.
Oh.
But, dog, those albums, holy shit. Who's he bringing with him?
For what?
Who's gonna hit the stage to perform these classics?
I mean, he can bring out Eminem.
Yeah,
Biggie's dead.
I know.
He
What if
can
they
go
do
find Bleak.
Oh no! What if they do a Biggie hologram? Bars.
A Biggie hologram.
Yeah, they did Pac one. Now's the chance for them to do Biggies.
It didn't work out so good.
It didn't, but people still talk about it.
Because it was bad.
It kind of was, but it could be better now. AI
That's
and
true.
shit,
I mean, that's true.
right? Call up Elon.
I know it'd probably be wicked.
Whoever
now.
Joe Rogan and Elon are talking to, they need to call them to do the Biggie hologram, right? But we're getting off course here.
Do you think that that show is going to be something that's as legendary as they want it to be? That they
Yes.
hype it up to be?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. This
Is Jay-Z that strong of a performer? Or
if
is
he
just the
starts
music
bringing out
just
fucking
that-
Eminem, Mary J.
right.
Blige, fucking everybody that's
So
on
it's-
those albums,
So the
think he-
party's about the guest list. The host ain't doing nothing.
and Jay Z still can kill it, bro.
Yeah, Jay-Z's good, but
Come on.
a big show like
You sound like 50 Cent.
no, I'm just asking. I've never seen Jay-Z in concert.
Did you ever
So
watch
I've never.
Yeah.
the Black Album DVD?
No,
You didn't?
I did not.
Fuck, man, words.
No, the Black
We'd probably
Album
be
was
having a
kinda
different
like-
conversation here.
Really?
Yeah, man.
What did the show look like? I remember seeing clips of like
Sicker
him in like
than
in like a
fuck,
jersey. The only performance of his that I really did like was the one that he did with the Roots live on MTV.
Oh yeah,
That one was fun.
That shit was
Unplugged
dope.
was really really good.
one of the best unplugs.
Yeah.
Top 5 for sure.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. Like I like that one more for the intimate moments that he gave and he had, but I don't know that a big stage like is gonna translate that because it's a different type of record sonically. Like
Well, especially those first two.
Yeah,
but he
those
has
aren't
some,
records
he has some big
built
ones
for
on the
that.
Blueprint 1, though.
Yeah.
Right? He
Yeah.
has some stadium joints.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what you're saying here, what you're trying to say.
I'm not saying anything.
I'm not going to let you say it. I'm going to be the counter argument here.
Please
okay?
do.
It's going to be fucking epic, bro.
And
It's
he's
the
doing
end.
it right.
He
He's
is.
doing it because it's in New York. It's in the Yankee Stadium. He's catering to all his fans, all his people that know those two tracks. So it's going to be, you know, an older crowd like our age. Or
And it's
a little
kind of
older.
going to be the end of something.
Yeah, it's
We're reaching the end here.
the end of what? His
The
performing
end
career?
of an era that is long gone.
Yeah. You think he should be able to disappear after that?
He didn't disappear after he retired. He's not going to disappear now.
No.
And I don't want him to. Like, if Jay-Z wants to drop a record tomorrow, I'm fucking here for it, dude.
I
sign me up.
I would definitely check it out for sure.
What's the most recent record he has or song? At
Was it
least?
the 444 album?
I think that's the last
I like that
solo.
album too.
Yeah,
That's a
everybody
good,
did.
yeah, that's a good album.
Couldn't give you fucking $1 million worth of game for $6.99.
For $9.99.
$9.99. Well, it's on discount now. It's
No, but
2026.
with inflation, it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
$99.99.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Unless it's on Spotify.
The tickets said they range from $341 to $600, but they resell for $1,500 to $9,000.
Yeah, you ain't never getting
I
them
would
first
only
runs.
buy. Yeah, I would only buy it like.
You're gonna be
To
in that
sell it.
waiting line.
Yeah.
Dude, trust me. I try and get sneakers. Don't do it. You're not gonna
They're
win.
only selling to brokers now.
You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win. They got the bots in there. You know what I'm saying? Whoever inflated, not like us, is in that bitch.
Yeah.
All the Kendrick bots are in there, right? Shout out to Dom. They're in there saying, "I'm gonna buy these tickets and resell them for $1,500 million."
Yeah.
I wish I could go.
Really?
Yeah, man, I'd be fucking spazzing out. And this is coming from somebody that I was always a Jay-Z fan,
Really?
but not like that. Not like to where it's like I'm in line for the Jay-Z record.
Yeah.
Because like I've previously stated, Tupac fucked a lot of that shit up for me, dude. He really did. I was such a Pac fan that I was riding even to death, bruh. It was fuck all those motherfuckers.
Jay-Z, I didn't like appreciate his music till I got a little older. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
But
That's the thing. Like he had a very contemporary look at hip hop. Even when he came out when he was like 26,
Yep.
he wasn't coming out like with the mentality of a young person to begin with. So he always had like a more adult like perspective, or it seemed to be at least.
and I think it's where we're at here too, though, because we're a lot of the music we're a lot closer to Cali, Texas,
West Coast.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
like
for
that
sure.
type of shit.
That's
so
true.
we gravitated to that, like Pac obviously, but then like
Was from
like I said,
Houston.
Pac is.
Just kidding.
I was like, what the?
Jay's all, damn,
This
what, for
dude is
real?
on one. But I think that's our location really played into that factor too. That Jay-Z wasn't so big out here.
I agree.
Back then.
And I think I had to do the same thing. I had to kind of go backwards because the records that started popping, I hadn't had a chance to really listen to Reasonable Doubt, right? And that was right at around, I've always leaned more towards the lyrical, spiritual, subliminal, like the lyrical shit. I hear lyrics first before the beat. I could even fucking rock with a song that has a ugly ass beat, but the lyrics are nasty. That can happen for me, right? So I had to go backwards. And when I listened to Reasonable Doubt for the first time, I went, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get it.
Because Chad used to listen to them. He used to listen to Jay-Z a lot. But then when I heard Jay-Z, again, like our location, bro, like I heard Jay-Z with UGK, that big
Oh,
pimpin',
yeah.
and I was like,
Shit. Hell yeah.
Oh, I
My
think
stamina
that's- I
be
think that's
enough
that
for
guy,
Pamela
yeah.
Anderson Lee.
Really?
MTV, Jam of the Week. Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Step up your vote. You know who has the best verse on there?
PMC.
Rest in peace.
I
Pimp C.
think the first time I heard Jay-Z was Dead Presidents Part 2.
Hey,
I caught that video on like BET or something like that, and I was like,
I'm going to say
whoa.
some controversial hip hop shit here that some of the fucking hip hop backpackers are going to try and fuck me up for. I personally, this is my personal opinion because the two records that I listen to them a lot of times.
Freedom of speech.
This is how people start when they about to say something wrong.
Yeah, I'm about to say something right, I think. For me, personally.
Okay.
I think Reasonable Doubt over Illmatic. For me. For me.
I don't see that.
Reasonable Doubt.
Nah, Reasonable Doubt's too uneven.
Try again, Johnny.
It's too uneven. It falls off a cliff.
It landed for me what he was saying, how it sounded, the production. It landed for me stronger than Illmatic did.
Yeah.
Not saying Illmatic's not a fucking classic, because it is, and they're close. This isn't like some fucking blowout, right? This isn't Bam's 83-point game and shit. This is a neck and neck conversation because they had beef and the whole situation. But for me personally, I've went back to Reasonable Doubt more than I have Illmatic. Yeah.
Because you couldn't escape Illmatic, though. That was the thing, man. Like, Illmatic was so definitive and it was like a layer on hip hop that was just, now New York rap will grow out
From
of this.
here.
It was
And he was like
fertilizer.
17, right? Or
16.
he was, he was young.
12. He was 5.
Yeah, dog.
It just gets younger and younger. He was a wonder kid. He was a prodigy.
Benjamin Button, dog.
But it was like when Illmatic came out, it was the sound of New York hip hop.
Oh, yeah.
So much so that it's like, I don't know how you can even take it out of the category to say that something is more New York hip hop in that era than that record.
I won't.
I don't know what is.
Because that's a fact. There's not. Everything came after that.
I
That
feel
set
like
the
it
precedent
did.
of all of it.
I feel like it did. Like,
Everything
I
did.
mean, the beats, everything. It was just like, come on, bro.
For
Like, that
me,
shit was nasty.
personally, I feel like I appreciate the rapping and the sound of Reasonable Doubt over Illmatic.
Really?
Personally.
Okay. I mean,
Jay-Z was rapping his fucking ass off, bro.
I'm not saying
that Nas
he
wasn't.
I'm not saying he wasn't.
I'm not saying Nas
I'm
wasn't
talking
either.
about like I'm just judging it as a complete album.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as a complete album. There's no skips on Illmatic. None. Not a single one. There are a couple records on
got a point.
on the second half of that Reasonable Doubt that I don't listen to.
You got a point. You're wrong, but you have a point.
I'm right. What do you mean I'm
Hey,
wrong? How
you're
could I be
right
wrong?
If you're wrong,
when
the
I'm
left
saying the
is
right stuff. And you're wrong, bro.
You're,
Like
you wrong. You wrong.
bro, Reasonable Doubt is very, very good.
Yeah.
It's not better than Illmatic.
Okay.
Jay, break
hey.
the tie.
Drake.
I didn't know we turned Dom's microphone on. The fuck's happening over here?
I think I can speak for Dom.
I'm gonna speak for Dom.
Speak for the youth here.
No, I am gonna say I would lean a little more towards Nas, but now I'm gonna go back and listen to both of them now that you put them both together
good.
like that.
That's what I did.
So
That's why I started this
next week,
conversation.
that's homework I like. All right,
Yeah.
that's homework I like.
You only got 2 hours though. Hurry the fuck up.
Right.
Hey, that's why I started the conversation. So everybody could go back and re-listen. See what I'm saying? Using my motherfucking brain here.
So
dog.
what about Reasonable Doubt versus The Blueprint?
I'm gonna go Blueprint because again, it had more records that resonated with me on a bigger scale here. Right? He's rapping his ass off way more on Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt is more of a rapper's rapping album versus Blueprint. Blueprint was when he like, oh shit, okay, well, Jay-Z's gonna take the fucking the mantle and run
When
with
he
it.
was like really in
Or
his,
the
in
torch.
his bag.
You know what I'm saying? And we gotta fucking thank Mr. Wake up, Mr. West.
For sure.
So
Do you
that's
think
another.
do you think Kanye kind of revived his
Shit,
Jay-Z's career?
Kanye not just revived it, he cemented it.
For sure.
He cemented it.
That was his number one collaborator.
Shout
And I give
out to
all
Mr.
respect
West.
to Timbo, to Pharrell, to Swiss Beats, to Just Blaze,
But come on.
to
But he wasn't
Guru.
working in the studio like track after track after track like with them. You know what I
Right.
mean? And so they had Kanye
Beats
just
in
as
my pocket were the blueprint for him.
yeah, dog.
What'd he say?
They only wanted Kanye for beats. They didn't want him rapping for the
Yeah.
longest time. And then he was like, "No, fuck that. I'm a rapper. I'm gonna rap."
Right.
And then they started making some fucking hits.
Yeah.
Red Rose, White Ceiling.
I think that's part of what Kanye's biggest advantage was is like he actually knew how to approach a beat.
Yeah.
Because he was trying, like, in his mind, he was like, I should be rapping on this motherfucker. And if I don't give it to them, I can do it myself.
Yep.
Swiss Beats is never going to do that. Timbo never did it.
No.
You know, like, Pharrell kind of. but
Nobody
not
else
really.
can. Nobody else
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
else can.
Kanye's a different
Sorry,
thing.
he's a different beast. And again, it cemented it. Not only did it bro, without Kanye, we wouldn't be talking about Jay-Z the way we are. There's
No,
no
not at
fucking
all.
way. he produced the records that made us go,
He would have been.
oh, shit.
Without Kanye, Jay-Z would have been trying very hard to hang on to.
He'd have been
relevance.
cannabis.
Yeah, well, not that bad.
Close.
He would have been what?
He would have been like.
He would have been between cannabis and common. He would have been somewhere there. He would have landed in between cannabis and common.
He would have been. He would have been a lot like what Nas was, which is like a guy who had a really hot career early, but a few records in,
But he
it just wasn't. It didn't have pack the same punch.
Like Nas until Kanye and them started dropping those fucking bangers. No one fucking listened to Reasonable Doubt. They didn't want to give it a chance.
I did,
you
but
did,
I get you.
but you're on the
I'm
lower
different.
end of
Yeah.
the spectrum. I'm not saying you're on the spectrum.
Damn.
You're on the lower end of it, right? This is crazy, dog. We're gonna get canceled this episode. Y'all are wilding the fuck out, dog. Right? It was AI. It was AI. Okay, look. What was I saying before you so rudely interrupted my spectrum?
Just how he's
joke?
on the low spectrum.
Okay, yeah, low spectrum Leonard.
You were calling me autistic.
I was calling you artistic.
Oh, autistic.
The R is silent.
Artistic. The R
The R is
silent.
silent.
The R
dog.
is silent.
Okay, so not everybody wanted to give that a chance because Illmatic set that precedent, bro. You're right. Illmatic painted over it, and it was a part of the fabric entirely. Right? So no one wanted to give that Reasonable Doubt a chance, even though Jay-Z was rapping his fucking ass off. I used to rap like Common Sense. I did 5 mil. I ain't been rapping like Common Sense. He says it himself.
And he didn't say it on that album.
No, he said it. Was it Blueprint 1 or 2? 2. No, that was on the Black Album.
Yeah, that was on. Yeah.
So once he linked up with Kanye and they started making like bangers and actual hit records, that's when we were like, oh shit, this is the dude that Tupac was talking about? Let me run it back real quick. Oh, Reasonable Doubt sicker than fuck. Damn, that's when he started. People had to go backwards. Versus with Nas, people were already there.
Yeah.
They didn't have to double back. They
Yeah.
were waiting for what he was going to drop next.
Yeah, because that freestyle, that Backyard at the Barbecue, I think it was called, that freestyle that Nas did when he was like 14.
Yep. 2.
Set, yeah.
He was 2.
When he was 2 years old. That set such a precedent and such a stage that people were like, what will he do next? And when he came out with an album and he was working with the biggest name producers and stuff like that, like that was a thing that Jay-Z didn't have. His earlier work, like the Hawaiian Sophie records and some of that other stuff, weren't hitting like just that one freestyle for what Nas did. So he didn't, like, I don't know why, but he wasn't working with the same name brand producers for a full project. He was piecing it together and doing it his way. You know what I'm saying? And I think because of that, he didn't end up with a cohesive album. Therefore, that album is not better than Illmatic. It's not. It's not as cohesive.
It just, for me, hit more. I went back to Reasonable Doubt more than I did Illmatic in my scheme of things, right? But I'm not disagreeing with you. You do have a very valid point, and I can see it, and I respect it, right? And
me and my community
makes me want to take back
my
the
autistic
spectrum conversation. Right?
It's too late. You said what you said.
AI, dog. Can't prove it. Can't prove it. Jay's in here doing crazy shit.
So, all right, that's where they were back then. Who you guys got now? They're both.
Oh,
they're
between
both,
Nas and
they're both
Jay-Z?
pretty relevant now. Still, they're both relevant. So now with like Nas's new collabs
Fuck,
with
dude.
with.
I'm more
Hit Boy.
interested in hearing Nas's new music, but Jay-Z's run, like when he was at his peak, that's music I think I'll always be able to go back to and get some value out of it. And I don't feel like some of those Nas records in that middle gap of his career before he started doing like the King's, what was it, the King's Disease?
Yeah, King's Disease and
Yeah.
all the other ones he
All
did. with
that,
Hit Boy.
yeah, all those. That was when I was like, oh, he could still do it.
But they're still not as
that
good
way.
as Jay-Z's most classic records.
No.
Sorry.
They're not that big.
They're not.
They're not that big.
I'm going to give it to Jay-Z.
That's Kanye.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Jay. Even though Nas smoked him in the battle. Ether, sorry, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
dude. He smoked him. But Nas won that battle. Jay-Z definitely won the war. I know that shit sounds corny and it's a fucking play on words that we've been saying forever, but it's true. Nas definitely won that battle without a shadow of a doubt. But Jay-Z won the entirety of the war.
Yeah.
He did. I wish I could go because I think it's going to be a dope ass fucking show.
It's gonna be a part of history.
Someone
for sure.
wants to drop me some, you know what I'm saying? Hit the PayPal, dog. This is my send the crew to Jay-Z's show in New York. We'll live stream that shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys send us, you'll get value out of
I
sending
got 2
us.
hours. If we could get there in 2
Jay's
hours.
got 2 hours. Right? Jay's got 2 hours.
Right.
Leonard's on the spectrum.
Hurry
We're
this shit
fucking
up.
off the rails up in
Hurry
this
this shit up.
motherfucker. So, okay, we talked about Jay-Z. Now let's jump back up in this motherfucker. I got to keep going down. What do we got? I think we talked about everything.
Oh, we actually hit all the points.
We hit all the points. Is there any other points? Anything else happened this week that we are not speaking on? I feel like we're missing something.
I wanted to talk about. Well, I wanted to hear what you guys thought about LaRussell's.
Oh, his whole situation?
Yeah.
The controversy.
The controversy.
The controversy.
LaRussell.
Okay, I'm going to start here by first saying he signed the record deal, and now all the negative shit is happening. It started with the Lil Wayne thing, right?
Right.
They brought up old footage and tried to use the Lil Wayne thing against him, okay? Now he drops his record. He should have used a different set of words. I think he approached it with heaven sent on the grand scheme of things doesn't mean what he wanted it to mean for the people to digest it the way that he wanted them to.
Okay.
He was trying to say, we're all God's children.
Yeah.
That's what he was trying to say. He chose a really fucking weird way to say that, dude. And most people we talked about it. Most people look at the headlines, right? So they're going to see LaRussell sides with Jeffrey Epstein.
Right.
That's what they're going to read.
I think people were more mad about Donald Trump.
And the Trump, well, yeah, because they're active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them fools active, dog. Them fools active, bro. They'll be in them comments and they'll fucking rah. I agree with you.
Yeah.
But as an artist, I understand what he was trying to say. I don't think he worded it as intelligently as I know he could have. Because I'm a LaRussell fan. I've been rocking with him since he had 5 people at his backyard boogies. I think where he went wrong, just my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? I don't know him. I think he didn't word it correctly and it didn't land the way he wanted it to land for people to peel back the layer and say, oh, see, I see what he's saying.
I did see a little interview where he's talking about it, and he goes, but the last thing he said was, he goes, even the devil was heaven sent. You know what I'm saying? And that's what. And so, I mean, I didn't. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but like that's what he was trying to get to is like God made him, LaRussell.
That's what he was trying to say.
But God also did make these other evil motherfuckers.
That's what he was trying to say. But okay, you know what I want to do? I want to look up the definition of the word heaven sent. Let's see what Webster.
If the phrase has any specific meaning.
Yeah, let's see what Webster has to tell us about heaven sent. Okay, let's see. Extremely fortunate, something very lucky or timely. Heaven sent, appearing to be designed or sent by God, divine providence. Often refers to help that arrives just when needed the most. This is fucking crazy, this big-ass iPad. I feel like, what the fuck's happening here, dude?
Like, damn, you got a new phone?
Yeah, bro. So, heaven sent, let's go into fucking Webster's, Merriam-Webster. What the fuck is the definition? Jeez. Come on, bruh. Okay, a heaven sent offer? No, I don't want an example, motherfucker. I want the definition. Why are they making this shit? See, this is why I don't use
the
Safari,
definition
dog.
that you just read, like,
Pretty
do
much
you
gives it.
disagree with it?
With what he's trying to say?
Do you think that's essentially the right or the wrong word based on that definition?
The way people took it? Yeah, because I think religious people take heaven sent as like only meaning good. Positive,
yeah,
right? Like she was heaven sent.
Now you're talking,
right? She was heaven sent. Like this opportunity has been heaven sent. The doctor that found what was wrong was heaven sent.
Right.
So for the masses to hear someone say that these fucking weirdos are heaven sent, it doesn't calculate it doesn't. They can't get past the surface level of their definition of the word.
Okay.
Right? And that's where me, like, again, we're all artists here. So I know he's not fucking bigging these dudes up, right? I know that's not his intention. I mean, I hope that's not his intention. I can't know. I'm assuming highly unlikely that's not his intention, right? But for the most part, again, that when you dip your toe into religious stuff and speak and words mixed with atrocities that are going on in the world, you got to be ready for some sort of backlash.
And uneducated people.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say it. He did.
Oh yeah, you just called me autistic.
I did.
I'm not letting it go.
That's why he said it.
We're gonna come back to
that.
I think you're making one of the biggest points that I think hasn't been made is that LaRussell is making a point that only certain people with a certain level of forgiveness in their heart and in their minds, or a broadness in their understanding, would even concede that he might be right, or he might have a point. Because a lot of people hear that and be like, "That's bullshit. They're from hell," and leave it at that. And in their mind, they can't even like wrap their mind around the concept or the broader position that he was trying to make. I don't think, like you're saying, I don't think it was timely or completely accurate the way he said it.
Yeah.
I think he was just kind of like probably freestyling and just kind of like
this
saying,
is dope. Let me put it
it's
out.
poetic. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like he was trying to be poetic and say something that is a very big conversation and trying to distill it into just they're heaven sent, you guys.
And he attached it to people that are right now. The monstrosities are coming to the forefront, right? And people are like, nah, bro, what the fuck?
And he mentioned Adolf, and he mentioned like some other like Satan and the devil or whatever. But like what you're saying is like there are very open wounds right now that have not healed, haven't even been dressed. Yeah. And it's like you're throwing a lot of bail to some people that don't deserve it.
Like how you gonna
now.
play that record
Like, you can't
to
give
one
them
of
that.
fucking Epstein's victims, right?
Yeah.
One of his survivors. If they hear those lyrics, they're like, fuck this dude, right?
Well,
like that, but that's how it would land for them because, like you said, these wounds are so, not that they're gonna go away, but they're really, really fresh right now. And he put his fucking foot in the fire. And I don't think, again, I don't know him. I personally don't think he was doing it with any
Malicious
type of
intent.
malicious intent. He was being artistic in the way he was trying to express his point of view. And a lot of people can't give that artistic grace. Right. And they just see it for the black and white of what it is. Yeah. And he's using the word heaven sent that my preacher just said my oncologist was heaven sent because they saved my life. And he's comparing my saved life situation to these fucking PDFs over here, and they're not the same conversation.
And I think a lot of people are just trying to drag him because he did. Like, I mean, obviously, this song is a big deal, right? But like, I think a lot of people are also just trying to hop on that bandwagon because he signed that deal now, and everybody's like, you were the independent guy, and now you went and signed. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like
they want to make the hero fall.
It's the hate the LaRussell train right now. Everybody,
it's wild,
the internet goes through when you're that big, and even when you're smaller than that, it goes through cycles of that. Eventually, you're gonna hop on the everybody hate this motherfucker train, right? It's cool to not like this dude.
Yeah.
And that this too shall pass. Yeah. It happens. It's just for him, it's a little different because he does have such a large body of work that if you weren't paying attention, you missed, and it's all back there. Right. Whereas, like when again, the last year was the everybody hates Drake train, right? Yeah. It was cool to hate Drake and everybody associate with him. Yep. It's a different level because they're at different levels. Right. It's easier for you to throw stones and for them to be noticed to someone in LaRussell's position versus Drake's. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Like, you're closer, you can hit him, right? You could throw a stone, you're never going to reach Aubrey's fucking
people
realm
pull
of
up
existence.
to his backyard.
Exactly.
You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
So it feels a little different when people are going at him. Yeah. And it just kind of, bro.
I don't like it.
I don't either. Yeah. I'm not a fan of it either.
I don't like it at all. I understand where the people are coming from who have felt like he was being disparaging or disrespectful, and I get that part. But of all people,
LaRussell.
like this is who we're gonna get up in arms about.
Yeah.
This is who we're gonna cancel.
It's a little
y'all
fun.
won't. Yeah, y'all won't cancel nobody else.
It's a little funny.
Yeah,
isn't
y'all
it?
won't do nothing else to nobody else. But you get a little black fella from the Bay
That
who's
has been
making a
positive
way
like a mother.
Bro, he even
says
posted
one
that thing,
Yeah,
dog.
and
He
he
even
makes
posted that.
and he says one thing that is arguably accurate, but just poorly timed or
Worded and
worded.
timed.
And you can't throw him no bail. All of a sudden, you have standards. The same people who dance to WAP, the same people who like.
You're saying it.
Fuck all that
Let
shit.
me watch.
Let him cook.
Like
pull
that's
up
the
a
thing.
post
Like
he did.
this is
true.
where I get a little disappointed in the community because we are only holding the line on certain individuals, and LaRussell should not be somebody right now that we are finding fault in because it's such a minor fucking thing.
And look at
Him
what he's
saying that
done.
did not hurt anyone or anything.
Yeah.
So for anyone to act like, oh yeah, we got to cancel him now, it's like, grow the fuck up.
I look at what
Like,
he's done. right?
Actually like that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's done so much. He's revolutionized the way people
The
who
industry.
listen to music
Yep.
can participate in the music business.
Yep.
He's made a way for people to eat. It's like there's so much he brings to the table. We're going to take him off the table for that. But y'all ride with all these other people who do so much bullshit and play in your fucking face all the time.
It's
And
because
y'all-
they're not trying to teach you how to sit at the table. They're
this
going
is
to
why
let
I'm-
you ride with the people that are at the table. This is my table. Listen to Wet Ass Pussy because I got my table, right? I'm not going to show you how to get here, but I'm going to let you talk about my wet ass
Yeah.
vaginal region. That don't hit the same, huh?
That's-
Nah.
They call the record the wet ass vagina.
Yeah, bro, I can't even find his account on here.
They
Russell?
blocked it.
They blocked it.
They might
Yeah,
have,
they
bro.
did some
Hey.
crazy shit. At one point,
No,
they-
he deactivated
He like
it.
he deactivated
Oh,
it,
shit.
and that was my second question I was gonna ask you guys is how you feel about him deactivating, responding to posts the way he did, because he was kind of indignant and he was kind of like, I'm doubling and tripling down on it, and I think that also
Added
like
to it.
agitated
Yeah,
the ego of people who were just like, well, look, man, all I said was I didn't like it. You want to double down and triple down? Well, fuck you.
My brother,
That part I get.
I'm gonna be honest.
That
though.
part I do get.
I'm gonna be honest though. This internet shit, dude, is not easy to deal with sometimes. There's no rule book for this. You don't know what someone's gonna say that's gonna fucking rip open a scab that you thought was previously healed.
Yeah.
And it's not, and you're gonna fucking spill blood all over the comment section. Right? And I could personally attest to that. And you don't know. There's no rules to this, bro. Like it's a dangerous area. So that's why the best thing you could possibly do for your mental health in this realm is post and ghost. If you're in there interjecting yourself and moving and grooving, like people are paying attention. People read every single fucking comment.
Right.
And if LaRussell's engaging, it's gonna push it, right?
Yeah.
Then the people that are paying attention, oh fuck. He just responded to this person. They said this, but then he said that. He don't give a fuck. He's doubling down. So I think he probably found himself in a position to where he thought it was going to land different, and it didn't. He was probably already pissed off because of the whole, you sold out, you're not the independent guy, you
Right.
don't like Lil Wayne. He was already probably walking like a razor edge here, okay? And this shoved him over. So then he was in the comments, I built this platform, I'm gonna defend myself. And Exhibit said us, I've heard this before, but Exhibit told us this. He's like, don't argue with a clown because from far away, nobody can tell the difference.
JC said that too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See? I'm giving Exhibit his flowers because he said that, and that's where I remembered it from. I've heard it before, but X told us that.
Yeah.
Don't argue with a clown because from far away, no one can tell the difference.
For sure.
And that's what happened. So I think it's probably better that he deactivated it because sometimes you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to cleanse, bruh. You can't, it's very dark and very heavy and very nasty work, right? For you to take that on mentally on a daily basis. If you're reading that shit, it's going to weigh on you heavy, dude. Even if you don't realize that it is. the more you read it, the more you go down that shit, you're just opening up wounds.
Yeah.
You're doing it to yourself. And the way our brains work, it constantly wants to solve problems.
Yeah.
So if you focus on the problem being everything that these fuckers are saying about you, your brain's gonna keep feeding you that loop. And you might not be able to control what your fingers start doing afterwards.
Yeah. Well, I think if you start to become as honest as you would be in a normal conversation, like we kind of told the line with that just in having this podcast, because this is very much a lot like what our private conversation would be. Not completely, but a lot, yeah. I think that some thoughts should and can remain private, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like celebrity has changed with the advent of social media and this whole like overwhelming amount of like media, like it's saturated with it. I think that he is in a new version of what celebrity is, but celebrity worship is still there and it's going strong. Like people still worship the people that they think are different or special or unique or gifted or blessed or whatever. And it's like, a lot of times it's funny because the celebrities are often celebrated because they're telling you, you're just like me. You're, man in the mirror, like whatever. It's like, you can be great too. That sort of messaging is a lot of the reasons why people can be boosted up and be celebrated, because it's like, yeah, you're telling us stuff that makes us feel good. But then they fucking hate you when they're reminded of your fallibility and their own. And they don't want to hear that shit. And I think that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to tell people, it's just like, hey, let's not lose the plot here when it comes to how much we're hating these people. And they're saying, we need to hate right now.
Yep. So fuck you.
And
if you don't hate the same way that we're hating, fuck you even more.
And if you want to double down on that
then
shit,
fuck you even further.
You too. Yeah.
Right? We know where you live. I went to your backyard parties.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
That sucks,
I'm
bro.
telling you, that
I hope nothing like that happens.
Bro, the internet's fucking weird,
Yeah,
dude.
bro.
We live in a weird ass time.
Yeah, people will pop up.
And they will.
Sadly, they will.
You know what I'm saying? And they weren't invited to the pop-up, and they still pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, you awake again,
Fucking
Vern?
Vern in the background.
Go back to sleep.
Hey, all right, fellas. I think we covered it all. We knocked out it. We need to get a blackboard right over there. You can provide the white chalk. I'll provide the brown eraser.
The erasers are black too.
But I'll find a brown one. I can't be included. You get a blackboard. He gets the fucking chalk. I can't get a fucking brown eraser.
With your whiteboard.
That's crazy,
you
dude.
Your side.
That's crazy, dude.
Spaniard.
Spaniard. Hey, that's fucked up, dog.
That's more accurate than him calling me autistic.
Hey,
I told you I was gonna bring it up.
I said artistic.
No,
bruh.
you did.
R.
Check
They
the
said
tape.
The R was
Check the
silent.
tape. The R was silent.
All right, fellas. Before we fucking say any more crazy ass shit,
Man.
Before Vern gets on the microphone and talks about some crazy shit, right? Vern's like, I want to go to sleep, dog. Let me out of your guys' conversation, bro. I'm done with this shit. Until next time, respect the connect. Babe.